What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now, what I have for you guys today is I wanted to do a little discussion again, as we always do on the channel. And I'm not, this isn't a rant video. Again, this is just once again a discussion, but just some things that I feel like that needs to be looked into, like, of course, with the Sparking Zero. Now, before we get into the discussion, again, if you guys enjoyed the video, as always, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Just let me know. Let's talk about it. I'm always responding to the comments, reading them, everything, whatever you want to say. Talk about it. Let your voice be known. I'm always here to read your opinions and thoughts. Like, we're a community, Dragon Ball community, and it's our game. We wanted this for so long and we got it. So don't forget to voice your opinions. Let me know. Let's talk about it. And of course, we are super close to 50 subscribers for the end of the year, which is my first goal. I believe we're like 8 or 9 away. So if you're viewing this, if you're tapping into the video, whatever you want to say, first off, how you doing? Secondly, don't be scared to leave a like. Don't be scared to comment, subscribe. Stick around. It won't just be Sparking Zero on the channel. We're going to be diving into a whole lot of things, and we always do discussions, things like that. It's a lot of things that I'm working on for the channel, especially coming in the few, for 2025, because I want to grow our little family. So if you're stopping in, leave a subscribe and join the club, join the family, and let's have some fun. Now, I'm not gonna hold you guys up any longer with the intro. I do definitely want to jump into this now. And the first thing we definitely need to discuss is this decline in Sparking Zero, bro. Like, the first point that I definitely want to hit is this major decline, or this major hate and everything else that I'm seeing for Sparking Zero, bro. And another thing I'm gonna dive into a little later is maybe how it can be fixed. But as for the major decline, I see a lot of people defending the game itself, which I feel like that could also be an issue. The decline is coming from the players. Let's just say that, like, the players plus the game. And I've mentioned these points in other videos, but I'm gonna keep mentioning it. This game itself should not have ranked. This game should not have ranked. This is my first point. And hear me out before you disagree and start commenting. The reason I say this game should not have ranked is because of the way they built this game in general. They built this game for it to be unbalanced, for it to be unfair, for it to be anime accurate. So if you put Super Krillin against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, they're not going to have the same health. Their damage is going to be completely different, and it's going to be unfun. If I'm getting on here just to have fun and I'm fighting a Z rank, trying to keep his rank up using the best characters, something like that, I am at a big disadvantage, and it's gonna get annoying to fight a Super Saiyan 4 Goku with or Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta with a Super Saiyan Goku, whatever you want to say. So, like, I feel like the ranked itself I'm sorry, I feel like the ranked itself is kind of what helped the players ruin it. Because definitely I feel like another thing is the players itself, because people are caring about the rank, the rage quitting, which, you know what? Scratch that. It's not the players' fault. It's the devs' fault that led to it being the players' fault. Because the devs put this in the game. Why can you rage quit but not get penalties? That should be fighting game 101 too. If they rage quit, give them a penalty. Honestly, make it harsh, because, like, I even though I don't care about my rank, I play this game to entertain you guys and to play with my friends. So I don't care about my rank, but it gets kind of annoying to have someone rage quit and just be like, okay, well, let me log back on the game and go to the next fight. I didn't get nothing. I didn't get no penalty from that. That's how 50% to 60% of you Z ranks probably got your rank. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And that, honestly, that alone makes it unfair. Not to mention the fact that, again, since y'all put a rank in here, it's gonna be competitive. So some people actually might take it more seriously. Sometimes I might get serious. Sometimes I might be in a mood to get competitive, and it's a rank for that, which I don't really think should even work. Honestly, I feel like it should have just been a casual. Plus, like, y'all could have focused on other game modes, because you didn't, like, y'all threw much thought into the ranked system. So other game modes, a casual thing, and then just some matches with your friends. I feel like this should have mainly been focused on couch party play. I feel like a ranked was not what should have been put into this game, and that's the first thing that ruined it. Rank being put in here led to the tryhards and the sweats, leading to tryhards and sweats quitting when they're losing, leading to it being unfun. It's a full circle thing. You put a ranked in the game, competitiveness is going to follow with it. Competitiveness comes with it, it's going to be the sore losers. The sore losers ruin the fun for everyone else. The ranked ruin the fun for everyone else, when this is not the type of game that needs a ranked. back in the old Budokai games, like I don't even know if you could play those online. Like that's one thing. I'm pretty sure that was a couch play game, but I feel like that, and we're gonna jump into that in a couple seconds because there's something else that made me think of that. But I feel like that since it's a new age, like they're like, okay, well, you know, we have to put it online and we have to let them play. That's not really. I feel like a casual match would have been enough. Like if y'all gonna make us play online, make it casual. Let us make rooms or something. If we want to play with our friends, cool. If we want to go online and play, cool. Casual will set the tone for the game. Casual would just be a couch play game. You can rematch as many times as you want. Decide this. It won't make it as competitive. Granted, if the competitiveness comes, then it comes. But putting a rank in a game kind of set the mood. I feel like that's another thing that could have been, you know, that could have been avoided. Not make rank and focus on other game modes and a casual game mode. That's number one. We'll just leave it at that. And again, if you disagree or anything, I'm more than glad to hear your thoughts in the comments. The next one will be, the next topic that I'm going to talk about is what needs to be studied about this game and what's kind of making the game decline. Is simply the fact that this game should not have came out in this age. And I feel like that, and hear me out again before you jump to a bad conclusion, bro. It is 2024. We're in a new age of gamers. This is not 2000s where, you know, people be like, okay, cool, I lost, so we're just playing casual games with our friends and stuff like that. It's 2024. You got leagues, you got pro leagues, you got all this other stuff in this new age of gaming, and you got some players that actually take it a little bit more seriously. So this type of game where it's obviously set to be unfair and people are playing it, they're not gonna have as much fun because it's just like we have to play online. We got to go against other players, and those other players are gonna play, you know, I guess the cheese part. I guess I'm trying to say like they're gonna play the cheese way, like they're gonna use the broken meta in the game. So I'm like, well, if that's the case, then it's just gonna be broken against broken. It's just gonna be that. That's why y'all have 185 characters and only a few get used, because it's always gonna be broken against broken. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta against UI Goku. Like it's never not gonna be like a well-rounded game, because you're gonna have people who are gonna need to. You have to play a broken character to compete in this game. This game is not really made to have fun online because of what it is. It's a Budokai game. Budokai games are made to be unfair. It's gonna be anime accurate. So for that being a thing, that I feel like that should have been just an offline kind of thing. Or you can turn it off, or you can turn off anime accuracy or whatever you want to call it, or have it to where if you're gonna put ranked in there, just make it all well-rounded where we all have the same health and do the same damage. Like the game, since this game was made to be unfair, it coming out in 2024 in this age of gamers where people will rage quit, things need to be more balanced in order for a game to be considered okay. Like in this age, I don't feel like that I don't feel like Budokai was made to be released during that time, if that makes sense. Sorry, again, I am trying to get over a cold, so I'm sorry about that. I feel like that it should have been it should have been made a little up to date, if that makes sense. Like I feel like they gave us the Budokai feel and put the super characters in it, because like it's gonna be unfair, but I feel like it should have been an on-off switch where that can be adjusted to where we either have the same amount of health and everything even, just like in the Xenoverse. When you do ranked matches, you can determine if you want your levels to be in effect or not. I feel like that should have been a thing in this, but the way they did it was obviously how originally like they used to do in the old Budokai games, where certain characters will have more health than this, or they'll have this, and then you'll pick, like, you know, you have to pick a broken character to compete. That's my main point in that. And I feel like that type of thinking is not really what makes this game okay. What makes this game stuttering. It was what makes this game okay in this age. Words are hard. I don't know why, but I feel like that logic of this game is what makes this game declining in this age, because no one wants to play a broken character to compete with someone else. I fought someone a little bit ago who said I was cheesing because I used the game mechanics, which is instant spark, and you know, fight them with the instant spark and then you use your ultimate. And he said I was cheesing. How is using a game mechanic cheesing? Which is when I proceeded to tell him, like, you can't really cheese in this game, because the way this game is made, the whole game itself is cheese. No one really wants to play like that. No one wants to pop multiple instant sparks to win. Like, people can pop multiple instant sparks with no penalty and win. Like, why? How is that okay? How does that, you know, add to the fun of the game? That's not really fun. That kind of is annoying. I will say it's annoying, and I do it. But again, if you want to compete with broken characters, you have to use the broken moves. So it kind of like, you know, that's understandable how it takes away the fun of the game, and I will agree about that. On top of the game mechanics themselves sometimes do annoy me too. And I have said this before as well. There are too many defensive options in this game. Too many free defensive options. Let me say that. the perceptions, the sonic sway, the sonic little dodge they do. For some reason, people discovered like it's too many defensive mechanics in this game. I have to have a defensive battle before I even start anything. Like I feel like it should have only been 2 defensive mechanics. Because I don't know, I can't really think of a fighting game that has so many defensive mechanics. That means you're trying to cover for something. So it's no way I should have to deal with the perception. I should have to shoot key blast honestly before I start a combo, and even then, mid combo, I'm just getting sonic swayed, and I was just hitting you. So how does that make sense? It should have been perception because that takes the little blue key bar, which is fair, and it should have been. Honestly, if you want to say perfect counters, okay, cool. We can keep perfect counters because that I guess can take time, and even though it still can be spammed, okay, cool. But I still don't feel like it fully kind of correlates with everything. But perception and sonic sway. Now we did not need the what was it? It was something else in there too. The little blue thing, like when they're blocking and you time it right there, ting, and then like deflect you or whatever. That wasn't needed. I'm not. That is pretty annoying that people will spam that too. People spam perception in general. People will sit there and just mash the little button where they do the little perception stance. People spam that so much that it's really not even fun. So overall, the way this game is, the way the mechanics are, plus the way the players are, plus the way this game has to be played, is what's bringing the decline down so fast. Like it's so many things that's actually contributing to the decline of Sparking Zero, and it kind of makes me sad because this game was so hyped, bro. Like lots of people were hyped for this game. I was hyped for this game. It was supposed to be nostalgic. It was supposed to be childhood. It was supposed to be fun. But it coming out in the age of 2024 where gamers are different, gamers aren't the same as used to be back then. That's what's killing this. These gamers, like I'm not blaming the players, but I'm just saying like our new age gamers, the way we are now, was not really made for the type of game this was. Granted, they could have tweaked it a little bit, but then people would have complained that it's not the Sparking Zero, it's not the Budokai feel. So again, I'm not complaining, honestly. I have a love-hate relationship with the game. It's burning me out at the moment. So, you know, that I hate to say that, but it kind of is burning me out. Again, I'm sorry about that. But I feel like that it's not really much that we can really do. Like, they're making patches and everything, but they're not patching the correct things. Like, a little bit ago, we got a Yajirobe patch. Why is Yajirobe getting patched? That wasn't even an issue. Like, Super Vegito has after image. A Fusion has after image. That's an issue. So I feel like that brings me to my next point, actually, a way to actually revive Sparking Zero. A way that we can actually bring this back, and they don't even have to do much. First off, fix the customization, honestly. We definitely do want more customization options. Secondly, how about we, you know, add more game modes? Because for the people who are tired of ranked or are tired of online play or just want to play with their friends, give us more game modes. Give us 2v2s, give us 20v2s where we fight against the AIs. Like, it's so much other stuff. I'm not taking the game for granted because they did an amazing job with the What If sagas, so hand claps to them for that. But what after that, bro? Like, what can we do after that? Can you, like, you know, I feel like that is another thing they really need to focus on. Character balances, they don't want to balance the character, which is fine, but give us like more game modes that we can do so we don't have to play online against this stuff, or give us some other stuff to do, some more couch play games. Like, that's what this game was meant to be. This game was meant to be a couch play game. So, you know, why take away from that to more focus on the online aspect? They're focusing on the players and the online aspect, which is fine, but I would like to more have like some offline stuff. I mean, that's just me personally, and some more customizations, some things to work for. Like it's some other stuff. Focus on a little on the offline stuff. I feel like that would kind of bring some players back, because a lot of players that left because of the way that this game has to be played and the players that's playing this game. The many defensive mechanics, the cheese that you have to use, the all sorts of things, bro. Like, it's so much stuff that with this game that kind of brought the players away that it needs to be looked at, bro. It needs to be studied. They need to take a closer look at this game and listen to the players again to see what can they do to get this back. Because yes, it has been on a decline. Yes, it is a way to save this, and all they have to do is take the time to study it, bro. Like, I don't want to have to deal with me trying to go online to get my rank up, but I'm fighting a UI Goku who's finna lose but quits and doesn't get no penalty. I don't want to have to fight a Super Saiyan for Gogeta and I'm using freaking Kid Gohan and I'm just getting slapped the whole time. Which, of course, you can argue that's a skill issue, which of course that can always be argued. But tell me this: is it really a skill issue if it's just nothing you can fully do about it? The game has set you up to lose like this. You know that you're playing a broken character. You know that this character is high tier. I shouldn't have to sweat in order to keep up with you just because you want to play a high tier character. Simple as that. So you can call it a skill issue. What I call it is, don't take this game too seriously. This game is never that serious. This game wasn't made to be fair. They literally said it's unfair. So how is it a skill issue? It's unbalanced. You can't call it a skill issue if it's an unbalanced game. So I'm tired of hearing that skill issue stuff. That just needs to be cut out. In this type of game, this shouldn't be that serious. Rank shouldn't even be in this game. So that being said, I think I'm gonna end the video off there. Like I said, if you guys agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what you guys got to say. I would love to talk to you guys about everything, see how you guys are feeling about it. Just, get everyone else's opinion as well. So I'm going to end it off there. Appreciate you guys for stopping in. Appreciate you guys for, just coming in to listen to me talk about a whole bunch of nothing. Again, if you're tuning in now, don't forget to stick around. We got a lot going on the channel. And yeah, guys, see you guys in the comments. See you guys later. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. And peace, guys.